Welcome to the Science Lens. In this video, we'll be learning about vitamin toxicity. Vitamins, when taken in lower quantities, will produce deficiencies, and at the same time, when taken in higher doses, they'll be producing the toxicity. So, let's start the discussion by classifying the vitamins. Vitamins are broadly divided into water-soluble and the fat-soluble vitamins. The water-soluble ones are the B and the C, and the fat-soluble ones are the A, D, E, K. Water-soluble vitamins can be easily excreted by the kidneys in urine. So, they have less chance of producing toxicity, while the fat-soluble ones cannot be easily excreted and they have more chance of toxicity. Vitamin A toxicity. Vitamin A toxicity can be either acute or it can be chronic. Acute vitamin A toxicity is more commonly associated with headache, vomiting, dizziness, blurring of vision, and the entire complex of this headache, vomiting, blurring of vision, and dizziness is referred to as pseudotumor cerebri. In addition, it is also associated with exfoliative dermatitis. Now let's move on to the chronic vitamin A toxicity. Have you ever wondered why you've been losing weight in spite of eating so much? You might be having chronic vitamin A toxicity, and it will also produce some other manifestations like bony exhaustosis, joint pains, and sometimes it is also associated with fracture of bones and nausea and vomiting. That finishes the vitamin A toxicity. The next vitamin that we're going to discuss now is vitamin D. Vitamin D is, of course, mainly obtained from exposure to sunlight, but usually the toxic features are associated with excessive consumption of liver oils like halibut liver oil. Toxic features will manifest in the form of deposition of calcium ions in blood vessels, which causes the contraction of blood vessels, resulting in elevated blood pressures. That is, it produces hypertension. Vitamin E is the least toxic of all the fat-soluble vitamins, but rarely the toxic features manifest in the form of decreased platelet aggregation. The last of the fat-soluble vitamins that we are going to discuss now is vitamin K. Vitamin K toxicity manifests in the form of hemolysis and elevated bilirubin levels. Due to the excessive hemolysis, it results in the jaundice. The most common type of jaundice will be unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia or prehepatic jaundice. The water-soluble vitamins are rarely associated with toxic features, but some B-complex vitamins like B3, niacin is associated with toxic features. Niacin toxicity manifests as cutaneous flushing, hepatitis, gastric irritation, and hyperuricemia. There is another B-complex vitamin which is associated with toxicity, B6, pyridoxine. Pyridoxine toxicity manifests in the form of sensory neuropathy. So that finishes vitamin toxicity. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.